truth back on. Now, a lot of people don't lose their common sense. It basically just not common. If you know what I mean. The common sense is not common because the human being don't really use it. Now, with this ball that they show you and tell you you live on it, I'm telling you right now, people, if you sit there and just believe this shit without checking into it, it shows that you have no common sense. That's just 100% simple as that. You have to be able to look into what they give you in the world of deception. You have to double check everything. Is that too hard for you? This hurt right here is a fake shit they give the people and tell you this is what you live on. Now with the so-called of the NASA that charging people for space exploration and everything being funded by the damn people, really. Yes, they're the one who behind this fake right here. And now they're gonna confess that they never get out the Earth atmosphere. Wow, what a dumb shit. We go get into this right here and break it down because I always tell you, the truth is there in plain sight. You just have to pay attention. Use your common sense.
Through the history of space exploration so far, we've debated where the Earth's atmosphere ends and space begins. And your surprise for the day is that according to newly unearthed observations, our atmosphere is way bigger than we ever thought.
Yes, well, now you're gonna say it's way bigger, this ugly bastard right here on screen. Of course, it's way bigger. Get the fuck out of here. Just like the Earth is way smaller than you say it is. Get out of here. It's nothing but trash. What I'm trying to tell you, people, everything is in the Earth atmosphere, including the moon and the sun. Don't let them fool you about it. They find out that the Earth atmosphere is actually bigger than they thought it was. What kind of dumb shit? If you tell us you go to the Earth, you just 100% lie. How do you get to the dome? We know the blue top is there. It's a top. The people just stupid. You can't go to it. It's the hardest surface known to man. Damn.
It goes past the moon. We've mostly defined space as the vast expanse of the rest of the universe that exists past the Kármán line.
You hear that? It exists past this line right here that they show you. Pay attention right here.
It's roughly 100 kilometers above mean sea
100
level.
kilometers.
Now, according to the...
And they mention sea level tell you one thing. The Earth is not a ball. How can you get a sea level and a ball, people? Are you kidding me? At what point it start turning into a ball? The people just stupid. At what point this Earth turn into a ball with no curvature, people? How can you just sit there on a ball and you can't see no curve? And a ball is just curved, people. What's wrong with you? All flat point and a damn ball? That's impossible.
Aeronautique Internationale, the organization officially in charge of determining these kinds of rules.
All bullshit.
After the Kármán line, you are in space. The reasoning behind this is after 100 kilometers, the Earth's atmosphere becomes too thin for a conventional aeronautic vehicle like an airplane to stay in flight without reaching orbital velocity. So you have to switch to more specialized astronautic vehicles.
Wow, astronautic vehicles. Anything about astronauts is fakery. That's what you need to know. And if you go in a little bit higher than where the plane cruising altitude, like 35,000 feet, and you go higher than that and the air is thinner, you think you're in space? Dumb on!
This was going to be simple? It's not. Even though the FAI's Kármán line designation is commonly recognized, there's actually no official international consensus over where space technically begins.
Yeah, you see
Some astrophysicists...
They're gonna confess, people, they never go to no space. You're not understanding. It's just a mockery to the people who never use their common sense. Remember, there is no way the regular human being can prove the Earth right here, this ball. No way. You get what I mean, people? We don't have no rockets. We don't have no flying object to go up there and check. We can't. No regular human being can prove this shit. So the only thing you have to do is bury your common sense in the dirt and listen to what they give you. What a dumb shit. The Earth could never spin like a ball 1,000 miles per hour and we on it. That's dumb, people. How can you buy that? Because they know you can never prove them wrong. Because you're not using your common sense. The only way you can prove them wrong is by thinking. Some people never do it.
It should actually be 80 kilometers above the mean sea level because of the way the orbital momentum acts on...
You see what they show you right here, people? You see what they show you right here? This is a hoax. Take for instance, people, just listen for a minute. Say for instance, they do have something that they can send above the so-called clouds. Like maybe, let's say 50, let's say 50, let's say 35,000, let's say 50,000 feet then. Say for instance 50,000 feet, right? If you go 50,000 feet and you're out of where the plane cruise, you get out of that altitude and go higher, right? And the air is thinner. You believe they can use this up there? You believe this gold tin foil thing can channel up there? No, people. The air is too thin to hold anything up. How could this right here fly there? You know the airplane can't go no further up there. It can't, people. I already told you there's not enough oxygen there to basically run the plane. Engine, the same shit, because the engine have to suck oxygen in order to fly. So what running these shits that they call satellites? Let's just say, for instance, they can go 50 feet up, 50,000 feet up. What is they floating on? Come on.
Satellite objects. NASA and the U.S. Air Force also define space as starting about 80 kilometers above the Earth's surface, and those who cross that line officially become astronauts.
No regular human being can go that high. That's what it is, people. No regular human being. It's only them, so they can fool you. You got it?
Okay, so the definition of space is up in the air. But what even
you see?
is
The definition of space is up in the air. They're just playing with you, people. This ball right here is supposed to be spinning in space. Do you got it? I don't understand what you can get. The Earth supposed to be spinning in the middle of space, people. And no gravity in space, but when you ask them, oh, the water stay on the ball, it's gravity. Wow, what a dumb shit, people. And a lot of people like to talk about magnetism, saying magnet. First of all, you have no magnet can pull water. They have no magnet that can pull a human being, bones, flesh and blood. You understand? So what the fuck is a magnetism? The gravity is a hoax. 100%. No gravity in space. The ball spinning around in space. Why the water don't come off? Gravity holding on. That's dumb.
Yes, it's the bubble of gases that shield and insulate the Earth from the aggressive...
No, it's bullshit, people. Can you think about that for a little bit? Like I say, common sense. You think some gas can stop something from coming in the Earth? Remember they call that shit the Van Allen belt, people. That's dumb shit. It's called a top. A roof. The people just dumb, man. There is a roof on the Earth. There is. That's why you can't see to it, people. So I'm asking you, why when the satellite so-called show you a footage of the Earth, they're looking right in the Earth, seeing the water, the ground and everything. They even can see fire, see everything that's going on in Earth. How did they do that? How did they see to the blue sky? Why? They never go to it. You got it? You never get out the Earth. Don't lie. I don't care about the air dense, what kind of air got up there, whether it's thin or it's heavy. You never get out the Earth. So that's the truth. The truth is you never come out the Earth. So why lie to the people about Mars? Why? How do you get to lie to the people about you go to the moon? Stop lying to the people. The moon is a light. 100%. That's in the sky. The same way you see the sun, people. What you think? They give you an eclipse and tell you that, you know, if you see a half a moon, that means the earth is blocking a half of the moon. But you never see the earth block half of the sun. Do you ever see a half a sun? Move.
Of the sun and the cold, dark gases of space. But like most complex things, it's got layers. The troposphere, with all our fun weather and necessary gases for breathing and surviving.
Necessary gases. Everything is gases.
The stratosphere, where commercial airlines fly when possible because there's usually less turbulence. The mesosphere, where most meteors burn up. And
you see that, people? That's bullshit, people. This don't exist. You understand? This mentorship fucking fear don't exist. That's what you need to know, because there is no asteroids. There ain't no meteorites, just fucking lies.
Highest layer at which clouds can form. And then comes the thermosphere, which is where that tricky Kármán line lives. And this is where asteroids...
There you go, people. This is a fucking fake right here, people. There you go. Now the thermosphere, they can float around in it, and that's where look right here, people. Look right here. This is where astronauts go right there. And the earth, out of the earth is at the top. Do you got it? The dome is right there. They're still in the dome. And I don't care if you can float there. You're not in space. You're still in this fucking earth. Right there.
Astronauts begin to experience weightlessness.
Weightlessness.
The
There you
ISS
go.
orbits.
There you go. And that's where the so-called ISS orbit. The ISS don't exist. It's a hoax. This can't float on nothing. Do you get it? The reason why they have a plane have to stay all the way down there at 35,000 feet is because they can't float on nothing. This don't have a fucking engine, people. How come you're so stupid? The ISS got no engine. So I guess when you get up in the air right here, you just float, something pulling you. Wow.
That means that technically our most commonly defined line of where space begins is still in Earth's atmosphere.
Oh my goodness, they say they never left Earth, people. They tell you what they call space is still Earth. Wow, what a dumb shit. For all the people who always challenge me that, yeah, they go out there and, oh yeah, they find Jupiter and they find Pluto and you're stupid. All of them shits is just light in the sky. There ain't no spinning ball in the sky, you hear me? You call those spinning balls, you call those so-called planets spinning ball as well? No, it's a hoax, people, 100%. A lot of people, but yeah, the moon is a sphere and the sun is a sphere, so that means we are a sphere. The earth is a sphere. What you think, people? You see the sun and the moon? That look like a fucking ball to you? Or it look like a disc? Or like a plate that you eat off? Wow.
And then finally, there's the exosphere, that final layer between us and outer space,
Final
made
layer.
up of super spaced out hydrogen and helium atoms, slowly dissipating out to nothing, up to 200,000 kilometers away from Earth's surface.
All bullshit, people. 100% trash. I already told you. People. The dome, the dome is about, let's say maybe about 170 miles away. That's it. The dome. 170 miles away. Just remember, miles we talking about. Up. That's where the dome at. Yes, on the regular part of the earth, regular part where we at, the dome is about that high from us. You understand me? Don't let them fool you. They can't get out of it. I guarantee you, none of them can prove that they get out of it. And here they go, confessing.
Or so we
It's
thought.
the devil on. So we
actually
thought.
haven't previously really known where the exosphere ends and outer space begins.
What a dumb
we
shit.
just know that those extremes.
What a dumb shit. Let's say you have no brain, you still can understand what the mag's saying. Say for instance, the space atmosphere is out of the earth. Nobody can come out. You understand? So they only can assume what's out there. Do you get what I mean, people? They can't see through the dome. So they can look through the dome and see some planets out there. They can't go to it, so they can never go to a planet. So you tell me, people, how would they know what's out there? They don't. They don't know what's out there because no man can go out there. That's just simple and straight. Human being is trapped in this earth. We are trapped. We trapped in here with some devil folks, unfortunately. You understand? The fallen angels bloodline. And now they're running the whole wide world. Running nothing but game on you. Including about what the earth look like. That was their job, to deceive you. They work for Satan, the king of deception. 100% bam.
Gases gradually fade out into a vacuum. But
Vacuum. You hear how they describe space? A vacuum. A vacuum, people. Wow, what a dumb shit. The vacuum caused the water to hold on onto the damn earth, right? Because it is in space. Earth is in space. They tell you all of these planets floating around the sun is supposed to be in space. Wow, so when you come outside, you're supposed to be in space.
Astronomers has recently dropped a total bombshell.
No, they don't drop no bombshell.
The exosphere reflects the sun's UV light. It creates a luminosity, a glow that we can see, called the geocorona. These new observations of the geocorona indicate that the exosphere may extend up to 630,000.
Of course, for your 6'3", 3 6s, that's all it is. They can give you coding because they can't measure shit. Only if you're fucking stupid you believe they're up there measuring something. Move.
Kilometers away from Earth, a distance that includes the moon. So technically, the moon is in the Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, congratulations. You finally know now. You finally know now. So next time you're going to come back and say, yeah, the sun is also in the Earth atmosphere. It's never 93 million miles away. Everything is in the Earth, people. They just fucking with you because you're stupid. You're still gonna buy this right here and say, oh yeah, well, they just discovered that. No, they know long time. None of them can come out. What's wrong with you?
This realization is thanks to an instrument called the Solar Wind Anisotropies Instrument, or
yeah, right.
SWAN. SWAN was able to measure and analyze the full extent of the geocorona, making us think about our
atmosphere. Corona, everything is corona, you dumb fucks.
In a whole new way. See, sunlight interacts with the hydrogen atoms of the exosphere at a wavelength called Lyman alpha radiation.
You can come up with all them dumbass names to fool the people with no brain, but we already know what you're doing right here. You're trying to bring it to the dumb people right now. Basically, a little confession. You never get out the Earth. Nobody never did. I don't know why the people can't. Why it take you so long to understand? Nobody can come out. You're in one area. You can't even go everywhere on this Earth. You don't have access to the Earth, people. We don't have access to the Earth. And this pandemic prove it, that I'm right. We don't have access to the Earth. They tell you where you can go. They only sell you the tickets to where they go, where they want you to go. You think you can take a plane ride to somewhere where they don't want you to go? No, there's no plane ticket for that. You understand? So that means there could be a million acres right here somewhere around in this Earth that no man never stepped foot. No regular human being ever stepped foot. Why? They don't send you no train ticket today, no plane ticket, nothing. It's just there for them. You understand me, people? That's just how it is. So don't let them fool you about space. They never get out of the Earth. The Earth is a trap environment, a closed environment. Nobody getting in, nothing getting out.
Astrophysicists can measure when looking at cosmological structures in deep space.
Yes, you
Observing
can.
Lyman alpha
There you go, people. How did they get to show you this if they never get out of the Earth? They said technically they never get out of the Earth, and they can show you all of these planets line up around the sun, including the Earth. You know how far away from the Earth you got to be to take those photos? I know you come back and say they never get out of there, so you confess that these are all CGI. How would you get a footage like this and you're still in the Earth atmosphere?
And it can tell us about the distribution of matter in space and help us think
all
about
bullshit.
how the universe expanded. It's also
Yes, it's
that's
expanded.
absorbed by the inner layers of our atmosphere, so we can't observe it from Earth. But from Swan's position in space, it was able to see and measure both general Lyman alpha radiation.
And I tell you, man, a lot of people come on my channel on this bitch out, and they be like, oh, motherfucker, you don't let the video play. You dumb or what? This is the debunker all the fuckery that you don't get brainwashed with. You don't come here to hear the brainwash. You come here to get the brainwash get kicked in the ass. That's why you come to the mag channel. So don't come over here like you're brand new talking about, oh, this motherfucker don't let the video play. This is not a news channel, you piece of shit. This is a mag bam breakdown. Break down the shit that's brainwash you. So I'm trying to deprogram you using the same shit that program you. You got it? Yes, while it play, I kick it out of your head. You understand me? They tell you they never left the Earth atmosphere right here. You believe it? There's no space.
And the geocorona, which extended far beyond what we were expecting. So while this
far beyond you was expecting, why you was expecting shit and you doing all these science and shit and you know every fucking thing. You know how long the Big Bang take place and now you don't know this? Get out of here. You have to figure it out.
And the geocorona.
Yeah, you have to realize
far beyond what we were expecting. So
yeah, you
while
have to
this
expect
discovery
it.
is remarkable in many ways, not the least of which is that technically no one has ever left Earth's atmosphere.
Bam! And that's all you need to hear. Technically, nobody ever leave Earth atmosphere. Said this sodomite right here, they all work for the same entity. The NASA and all of them together to brainwash the masses about a spinning ball of water That's what you live on, building skyscrapers, tree growing and everything. The human being sitting down nice and comfortable on a ball that going 1,000 miles per hour. A magic ball. You see that right there? They never left the Earth atmosphere. What I don't tell you. And no matter how much layer they show you at the top, it's just one fucking dome. And they can't get out. It made out of the strongest surface known to man. Diamond. 100%. Bam.